la 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 la. Anybody remember that song? Huh? Drift away, fade away, little Tim got his. Holy shit. Ash to ash, dust to dust, fade to black. Fortune, fame, memo. Okay, I'm done. I'm not going to do it anymore. I'm sorry. I'm going to get a copyright strike. I'll get a copyright strike. Because who started all the copyright shit on music? It's Metallica. Oh, and then I decide to sing The Memory Remains. I'm going to... Oh, I have to... Let's see if I get copyright on that. I don't think so. James Hetfield, you know. Can I do a good James Hetfield, I don't know. I don't know. Shanny is very, very enamored with a game called Crime Simulator? Yeah. She started watching Krusty play it. If you guys aren't subbed to I Am Krusty, okay, shout out to I Am Krusty. He's probably, I think he's better than Pootie Pie, okay? I love Pootie Pie, okay? I fucking love Pootie Pie. And whenever he puts, like, something gaming out, I would want to watch it, you know? I'm going to say that to Shanny. It's like, hey, could we start watching the Felix deal? I want to start watching some Felix shit because he's really great. I like him a lot. And now he has a little baby. And then it's absolutely, probably the cutest baby in the world. One of them. You know, if you're wondering what I'm doing what Pootie Pie told everybody to do. You get your gaming chair, right? And to stay fit, you just do this all day. If that, right? If your career is sitting down at a computer and doing stuff, right? You just do this, man. You could feel it in the core. You just, right? You tighten it up and go, man, you feel it. After a while, you feel a burn. That's way more fun than doing sit-up or like crunches and shit. Fuck that. I hate that shit. But just do this all day. Because I'm a streamer and I'm going to stream on YouTube. Yeah, I'm a streamer. I'm a streamer on YouTube. Clip that. Clip it. Now, I have to come back to reality. Welcome. My name is Jason William Egroff, and I am Revelation News, the defender of the prophets. We have bullshit to talk about. Apparently, Pam Bondi, the wonderful and amazing Pamela Bondi, who is a perfect Nazi fembot for our beautiful Führer, Donald John Trumpy. What an incredible disgrace of a human being. But I guess we have to deal with that, don't we, folks? Do we want another audience with someone? President Biden, he's in the house. Hi, folks. Mr. President Biden, what would you say about the situation that we find ourselves in with Mr. Donald Trump? I have to get real serious here, folks. This man is a menace to our society as Americans, free Americans. I told Corn Pop, you can't act like this. You know, if you act like this in your life forever, Corn Pop, you're going to be behind bars the rest of your life. And I said to him, it's time to change your life, Corn Pop. And he did. He became the first African-American senator from the great state of Delaware. That's a lie, but I'll say it as Joe Biden. I'm sorry, I'm just losing my fucking mind, bad. I am. And just to reiterate the fact that I was actually, I have been SA'd in my life. As a kid, I was SA'd at like the age of 8 or 9 by the one girl was 13 and I was 8. The one girl was 13 and the other one was 16, I think. And we were hanging out in the backyard of my mom's rental properties, and there was a fire pit back there. And we were just hanging out, and they decided that they wanted to take my pants down, and I think like either one or both of them gave me a blowjob. And I was 8. So if I'm fucked up, you know what I mean? Like, there's reasons why I'm fucked up, for sure. I'll tell you that. There's serious reasons. And it's really good that I didn't go like I don't know, guys that have been SA'd, sort of like, I guess in their life, they go extreme. If they've been SA'd as a child, they either go extremely anti-sex and never want to have anything to do with it, or they become extremely reckless sexually and they want to fuck all the time everybody, you know. Unless, just as long as it feels dangerous and it's something, you know, like it's, you know, like kinky shit. They get a little crazy because they had violence put upon them, you know, and they didn't really want it. Like, I didn't want a blowjob at 8 years old. I didn't know what a blowjob was at 8 years old, but it was done to me. And now I have this horrible, and you guys know I'm a fucking open book. I'll tell you everything about me. Shanny loves giving blowjobs, right? I have to work on this on my head. I have to go to therapy for this. I haven't been to therapy since I realized that I was SA'd at 8 years old. You know, I really should talk about that to my... I guess I could go back to my old therapist, and she said just text me or whatever. and we could have a session if you need it. I need it bad. I need to go to a psychiatrist for new meds. I have to get on a good med schedule. What's a girl to do? No, I'm not a girl, okay? I'm a man. I'm a cisgendered man. But I'm conflicted because I hate men. I think men are disgusting fucking pigs, you know? If I was on the other side, you know, if I was female, I would not want a guy. I don't think I'd want a guy, no way. Girls are hotter anyway. It doesn't matter if I was a female or male. I would like females. I'm pretty sure if I was female, I wouldn't want a guy. They're gross. They're disgusting, males. Fucking disgusting. They stink, you know? They have body odor and shit, and they have hair. It's gross. I'm not into that. But I have to get serious here, and I don't want to. I don't want to get serious. I want to just play a role and be a fucking character. You know, I'd love to be a fucking actor and just make money acting, doing some weird fucking roles, you know? Because look at me. I ain't changing the way I look. So you want somebody that looks like this in your fucking movie, I'll do it, you know? My email is Jason E. Groff. You see the name down there? My email is that name, no dash in the middle. It's just jasonegroff2020@gmail.com. If you want me to do a movie, your movie, if I seem like the type of weird freak that you could use in a movie, then please. I need it, you know? I need to make fucking money, serious money. Because I have one specific person I need to take care of. That all you guys know. But there's other people in my life that I would like to bless. I need to make money. That's the bottom line. All right, let's go to TYT. And the bullshit. If I had a show that was just reviewing headlines and watching videos and giving takes, you know, I would call the channel The Bullshit. That's politically incorrect, so I wouldn't be able to really do that on YouTube, of course. I could probably do that on Rumble or one of those other shitty fucking alternatives to YouTube. I could probably do it there. But guess what? Why would I? You know, okay, the RN is a little doo-doo. What's a boy to do? You know, that's the question. What's a boy to do, or a girl? I don't know what individuals want from individuals, you know? I don't understand it. There we go. No, we gotta at least have the logo popping a little bit. Okay. My channel name is Jason William E. Groff, Defender of the Prophets, Revelation News. The Bullshit. Here we go.
Attorney General Bundy, why did you publicly claim to have the Epstein client list waiting for your review and then produce nothing relevant to that claim?
Senator Durbin, if you listen to...
Holy shit, she's... Oh, wow. She really didn't like that question. Let's go back to... Let's rewind that, folks. Okay, here we go. Let's check this out.
Attorney General Bundy, why did you publicly claim to have the Epstein client list waiting for your review and then produce nothing relevant to that claim?
Senator Durbin, if you listen to my entire clip on that, I said I had not reviewed it yet, that it was sitting...
Oh, my goodness. You didn't say that, Miss Pamela. Little Pamela Bondi, you good Nazi fembot. You absolutely did not say that, ma'am. No. You said you're ready for the results, ma'am, to be released. You literally made it like, oh, just wait. The stuff that we have is amazing, and it's going to come out soon. It's on my desk for review. Absolutely. Absolutely. You're going to get all the Epstein stuff you ever wanted. But no, we're not going to give you CP. Nobody wants CP. We want the names of the fucks that did this shit with little girls. That's what we want. And put them behind bars or whatever you think you should do with them. Oh my God, accountability. How dare we even talk about that?
On my desk, our memo on Epstein clearly points out that there was no client list, our July 6th memo. And, you know, Senator Durbin, I find it very interesting that you refused repeated Republican requests to release the Epstein flight logs in 2023 and 2024.
Now, she might have made a great chess move there. Okay, oh my God, do you know what Pamela Bondi learned? She learned the great technique of the great Donald John Trump, one of the greatest politicians to ever live, right, folks? She learned the weave. Did you see me do the weave? Did you see the weave? Can I make you understand how the weave works, folks? You have this weird guy named Donald Trump, right? And he's here. He's here with his little baby hands. And he's like, here's the deal, folks. This is how it works, folks. You see, this is the deal, folks. Folks, I do the weave. Mr. President, the Haitians are not eating cats and dogs. Okay, Mr. President? No, okay, but wait a minute. What about the goose and the geese? Has anybody seen the goose and the geese? What about the goose and the geese? Where are the goose and the geese? What about the goose and the geese? You fucking put this guy in as president, the guy that's going, what about the goose and the geese? Okay, we won't talk about the hounds. We won't talk about Haitians eating cats and dogs. We'll talk about the geese and the goose and the geeses. I should give up. I should. That there's one American that would have voted for this guy that went, what about the goose and the geese? And you voted for him. Oh, let's take a look at something quick. Oh, look at this. Is it still in my stuff? Oh, it is. Look, we still have them here. Let's observe this full screen. Okay, here's your president. He's some deranged combination of Dwight Schrute and Michael Scott from The Office. You see this? Oh, man. He's eating McDonald's too much, guys. Too much McDonald's. You see that, folks? All right, that's enough of that abomination. You understand? That's your president. Let's check this shit out. Cenk Uygur. I hope Cenk is in this too. Let's do this shit.
That's true. That's true. What Pam Bondi said there at the very end is absolutely true. But let's keep it real. The United States Attorney General continues to be haunted by the fact that she is part of a massive Epstein files cover-up. And she had to contend with that fact today during a hearing before the Senate Judiciary Committee. Now, questions about the Epstein files in particular made her real defensive. So Senator Dick Durbin, who you just heard from in that clip, questioned Bondi about reports back in July suggesting that FBI personnel were instructed to flag any records in the Epstein files that happened to mention President Donald Trump. Bondi responded the way someone part of a cover-up would respond. Let's take a look.
Let's see.
Who gave the order to flag records related to President Trump?
To flag records for President Trump?
To flag any records which included his name.
I'm not going to discuss anything about that with you, Senator.
Oh my God, are you fucking kidding me? Okay, you see the look on this woman's face back here? This woman right here, do you see her face? That's how I feel. Like, if I were in that room right now and she said that, I would say, ma'am, you are an absolute disgrace to the office that you hold, ma'am. This is the face of tyranny. This is the face of everything wrong with the country. Pamela Bondi, right here. She is the worst example of what America is supposed to be, the ideals. This is cancer in the country that wears a cross. Do you get this? This is a cancer killing the country that's wearing a cross, falsely wearing a cross, I might add.
Eventually, you're going to have to answer for your conduct in this.
Hey, man, Dick Durbin. Durbin, you fucking get her now. Durbin, be on it. Can I give a shout out to Dick Durbin for being a fucking man? Come on, Democrats, get fucking balls, man. It's time. The Republican Party revealed that it's nothing more than a bunch of little fascist fucking boys that want to feel really tough. We're all alpha over here. Yeah, that's right. Do you know what alpha means? I can't even say what alpha means on here, because I'll get flagged. Try that shit with my ass, you know what I mean? I still don't have my drag name. I have to come up with my drag name. So, we'll call her Revelina for now. I hate that name. I hate that name, Revelina. It just doesn't fit me. Okay? Kitty Dooms, that could have fit me. But she's herself now. She's like Pinocchio. She's a real girl. Know what I mean? She's a real girl now. Did you see that really hot thumbnail of that goth girl with the microphone when I did? Did you? Okay, anybody that knows what that song was that I sang for that little clip that I put out a couple minutes ago. Okay, anybody that knows that song, you get huge credit. And I won't discuss why, but you probably understand why. Because I'm a big Typo Negative fan. Yes, I sang a little part. I think it's right in the beginning of the song. Anesthesia by Typo Negative, which I think is one of their best tunes, actually. I think it's one of their best. It's on the album Life is Killing Me, which, oh my goodness, that's a masterpiece. See, there's certain albums that Typo did that it's like, it's a deliberate joke almost, okay? Like Origin of the Feces was kind of like a joke, you know what I mean? It was like right in the beginning of the album, it's like a live show. And it's just a crowd going like, you suck, you know, it's like a joke. Because Typo Negative it's infamous. It's kind of like a thing to just say, Typo Negative fucking sucks ass. A lot of people feel that way. Shanny hates them. Shanny hates Typo. Despises them. And I understand that because it is an acquired taste. Like the super slow doom metal shit is very much an acquired taste. But Typo is way more than that. Typo has multiple styles of shit they did. I mean, before Typo Negative was a thing, Peter Steele's band was Carnivore. And they were a thrash band, thrash metal. Which is great. Oh my god, Carnivore is fucking phenomenal, but I'm not really into thrash that much. You know what I mean? It's good, I like it, but I can't listen to it very much. Like the Biohazard song, Thorn in My Eye. Holy shit. It was the theme for Monday Night Raw, WWF. Look that song up, man, it'll rip your face off, it's so good. But that's thrash. That's thrash, and it's good. Okay, here we go. We're going back to the bullshit. I really hope Cenk Uygur tells everybody how much bullshit's going on, but it's Anna.
Well, I yield, Mr. Chairman.
And her refusal to answer questions was the main theme of this Senate Judiciary
I think I did that whole fucking thing muted. Why do I have no audio now? Oh, it muted out? Who muted? Yeah!
Can you call my phone? I can't find it.
Okay, I gotta take a break, guys. 1 second. I had a deal. Okay, here we go. Anna's gonna fucking kick ass.
hearing. So I have more clips, including her exchange with Sheldon Whitehouse and even some Republican senators. But before we get to that, Jane.
Yeah. So 2 quick things about that. Dick Durbin's asking good questions. I appreciate it. But God, they're so soft, right? So she says, I
They are.
will not answer that. I would have said, oh, okay, so you're covering it up. That makes sense.
Jane
That's why
said
I
it right.
asked.
They're
Yeah,
fucking
somebody's
soft. Can the Democrat Party please get some fucking balls? The Republican Party has revealed itself to be the fascist party of America. Fine, let them be that. We need strong leadership from Democrats to push back these fascist psychopaths. It's time for the Democratic Party to stand up and be fucking strong. We need a strong Democratic Party right now. There must be opposition to this bullshit that you see happening every day. Let's put U.S. troops on the fucking streets and cities. No. There should be opposition to this. Way more. Holy shit. Jake Huger.
through the records trying to cover up all of what Trump is doing. And you're the person responsible, so I'm asking you, and you're saying that you're going to further cover that up. Okay, duly noted for the American people.
I know, but you're awake.
Right.
And Senator Dick Durbin looks like he's...
See, that's what we need. Are you fucking kidding me? Cenk Uygur is a Turk, man. I think he's native born here. I think he was born here. But yeah, because he wanted to... He was kind of on the ticket in 2024, but I think it was in very few places. Holy shit. We need that man as president. Let's make Cenk president, man. This is bullshit, this fucking asshole that's in the White House. And now he's going to have some kind of big address, apparently, tomorrow about World War III. What a... Oh, my God, get rid of him. Get this fucking guy out of the White House.
half asleep.
Yeah.
I got all worked up and I pulled my headphones out. Sorry. Jesus, you know, I'm getting worked up. This is too much.
That's because they're all like 98 anyways. But good questions. And then she says throughout, oh yeah, how about Reid Hoffman, who's a Democratic donor, huh? And how about the flight logs? Right back at you, sister.
Yeah?
You said there was no Epstein clients. So why are you talking about Reid Hoffman? Why are you talking about the flight logs? Well, if there was no clients, why are the flight logs relevant? Because I think there are clients. I think they are Democrats and Republicans. And I think you're covering it up. So it's kind of ironic.
Ah, shit. Could we at least get Cenk to be a fucking senator? So that he could sit on a panel like that with Durbin and take this bitch on? Huh? Cenk Uygur would scream at her. You're covering this up? Everybody fucking knows it, bitch. You should be gone. Fired. And probably put on charges for obstructing justice. Why? You're covering up the assault of girls. You fucking scum. Where is you? Pam Bondi has 0 woman card.
When you go, look at the flight logs and Reid Hoffman, and look at all these Democratic clients that don't exist.
Oh.
Okay,
Oh.
gotcha.
So Senator Sheldon Whitehouse, another Democratic senator, also grilled Attorney General Pam Bondi, specifically in regard to the hundreds of suspicious activity reports, also known as SARS, related to Jeffrey Epstein's bank accounts, which, of course, were sent over to the DOJ. Once again, even in this line of questioning, she appeared to get a little defensive.
Oh my goodness. Why? Because if we track the financial transactions with little Jeffy Epstein and little Donnie Trumpy, we're going to see some money exchanging hands for girls, right? They said they have tons of transactions, and it's international. It's not just in the United States, it's all over the world. Financial transactions to women for, well, you know what. You know what. And this guy was supplying girls to politicians. He was supplying girls to politicians, very, very big names, and if the names came out in a way that is very damning with probably video and photo evidence, it's over. There's too many people that would be implicated because they're all into the little girls. You sick fucks, you sick pieces of shit that want to corrupt innocence. Jesus Christ said tie a millstone around your neck and go in the water because that's what you're good for. You breathe that water into your lungs and take that death because you messed with children. Scum.
How many of those Treasury SARs did you or Director Patel investigate?
Senator, I'm not sure if you're concerned because you took money, I believe, did you, from Reid Hoffman?
This is the most arrogant fucking bitch I've ever seen. She refuses to answer questions. She just comes back with, well, I think your money's involved. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I'm going to take a breath because holy shit. This is so fucking egregious. This testimony is a disgrace to the country.
one of Epstein's closest confidants, not only once, but twice in 2018 and 2024, if that's correct. But, Senator,
So?
did you ask Merrick Garland any of this? Over the
Oh my God, is that what you're gonna fucking do? Well, you didn't ask Merrick Garland about this stuff. It doesn't fucking matter. It's your party that was going, Epstein stuff is huge and the Democrats are all over it. We're gonna release the files, and then you don't. Why? Because your guy is all over it.
last 4 years when he sat before you? This investigation has been going on. This investigation was closed. Did you ask Alex Acosta that?
And Patel came to office. You said you would look into this.
Wow.
There were hundreds of suspicious activity reports. Some people would deduce from the fact that they're called suspicious activity reports that there might be suspicious activity. And yet you seem to have looked at 0 of those suspicious activity reports involving Jeffrey Epstein accounts.
Haha.
While I have no love for Merrick Garland, just keeping it 100, Merrick Garland didn't spend months dangling the Epstein files above voters. And
Oh my God, Anna said exactly what I said. Thank you, Anna. Exactly. You're the party of, oh my God, Epstein, 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 Epstein. We're going to release the files, Epstein, Epstein. You were the guy saying that. Democrats didn't give a fuck of talking about Epstein at all. You were the ones going, Epstein files, Epstein files. There's tons of people in it that are huge names that it's going to blow apart the entire world system. We're going to release the files. And then you don't. It was a campaign promise. One of the big ones. It's part of draining the swamp. We're going to drain the swamp. And then you became the swamp.
just trying to entice people with the potential release or the impending release of the Epstein files. Pam Bondi, though, that's a completely different story. Kash Patel, though, that's a completely different story. They were the ones who were enticing Republican voters with the possible release of the Epstein files should they have these positions of power.
Exactly. It wasn't fucking Kamala Harris going to the people in front of her. If I'm elected, I will absolutely release the Epstein files. No. Joe Biden never went. Okay, Joe Brandon in the House. Here we go, folks. The Epstein deal. There's a lot of names, and I don't want innocent people hurt. I'm Joe Biden. I'm your president, and I don't need the Epstein deal. We don't. Why are we talking about the Epstein deal? Can we talk about healthcare in this country? Can we talk about the fact that there are people that need healthcare and they don't have it because Donald Trump wants to completely rip apart the wonderful Obamacare, Obamacare. He wants to destroy that. And we insured millions and millions of very needy people with this. And he wants to destroy it. You tell me if that's a good president. I'll tell you it's not. And then he'd shit his pants and leave. Scene. All right. If you don't understand what's right in front of you, I mean, you literally, I think the majority of the American populace is blind, deaf, and they can't speak. Barely. Because if you're out there and you're an American and you can see this and go, oh, okay, I'll be okay with that. Oh, that too? Yeah, I'll be okay with that. I gotta go to work in the morning, folks. I'll be okay with that. Fuck that.
Now they find themselves in these positions of power, and what are they doing? Okay, what are they doing? Embarrassing themselves in these hearings? And by the way, I can't stand the partisan brain nonsense. Oh, but what about the Democrats? They didn't release it. Okay, yeah, you're right, they didn't release it. Two wrongs don't make a right. You now find yourself in this position of power. Why are you part of the cover-up?
Yeah, so I was going to quote one of our members.
Anna is fucking... I absolutely understand why Alex Jones wanted to grab Anna for InfoWars. He did. He wanted to fucking try and take her away from it. No way. Like, Cenk is like a dad figure, you know, to Anna. So there's no way. There's no way. And ideologically speaking, she'd like, give me a break. There's no way that would work, you know? If Alex were smart, he would try and angle himself more towards TYT. Because they're the ones that are actually not trying to fuck your mind. Okay, in terms of what's going on. They're giving you straight what's going on, TYT. Gotta go with them. InfoWars is propaganda now, pretty much, for Trump. So fuck that shit. No, this is where it's at.
Embedded dude on TYT.com who said pretty much the same thing. We don't have to release the files because Biden didn't release them. So there, case closed. No, if Biden was wrong for not releasing the files, logic would indicate
you are too.
You should release the files even more, not less.
Yes.
You see how wrong Biden was for not releasing the files, so that's why we're doing the same exact thing. What? And did you notice who she blamed there? Why didn't you ask Alex Acosta?
I would love to have an interview with Alex Acosta.
I would too. Let's talk about something that drives every business owner absolutely crazy. Trying to hire the right people. It's like trying to find a needle in a haystack. You post a job and you're flooded with resumes, but most of them don't have the right skills or experience. It's a huge hassle, honestly. But not with ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter finds amazing candidates.
I never seen TYT do like a sponsored thing. Like, this is new. Cenk got a little deal here, right? Scan that shit. I would support anything that they're talking about. Honestly, I would. Like any product that they want to pimp, I would say, yeah, go for it, you know?
It's for you, and they do it fast. And now you can try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/TYT. Now here's why it works. The moment you post your job, their smart matching technology gets to work. It's not just sitting there waiting for people to find it and apply. It's actively searching and identifying top qualified talent that fits your role. It sends them your way, and then it does the hard part of the hiring for you. But don't worry, you're still in full control. If you find a candidate you like, ZipRecruiter allows you to send a personalized invite to apply message. It eliminates the waiting game and gets the right people.
Jen, the ad's too long. Sorry. It's too long. Jesus, it was still there. Okay, here we go.
Oh, right, President Trump. Why don't you ask Alex Acosta?
Well, there's more from White House because later in this hearing, he brought up some of the alleged photographs featuring President Donald Trump. He wasn't president at the time, of course, but Trump, photos of Trump in Epstein's possession. Take a look at that.
There's been public reporting that Jeffrey Epstein showed people photos of President Trump with half-naked young women. Do you know if the FBI found those photographs
Sure they did.
in their search of Jeffrey Epstein's safe or premises or otherwise? Have you seen any such thing?
You know, Senator Whitehouse, you sit here and make salacious remarks once again trying to slander President Trump.
Oh my God. Oh my fucking God. I don't think Jesus Christ. There's 16 minutes to this video. I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can do it. My anger is going to get way too bad. I'm going to have to cut this off soon. This is so fucking... This bitch needs to be gone from government. These kind of answers, if you had a real president, if you had an actual president right now, this woman would not have a job. This is the most pathetic testimony I've ever seen in my life.
And right, when you're the one who was taking money from one of Epstein's closest confidants, I believe, I could be wrong, correct me, Reid Hoffman, who was with Jeffrey Epstein on multiple occasions. And the senator sitting right next to you tried to block the flight logs.
They're as guilty as sin, too. I guarantee she's telling the truth about this. The fact of the matter is that your face, Miss Bondi, your face represents exactly what you were saying you were against right now. Because if you were doing what was right and what you guys said you were going to do, the files would be out right now, and lots of people would be digging through all the information to get these people put in jail for what they did. Because you think there's a statute of limitations on all this trafficking with minors? I don't think so. You're going to jail. Anybody that is on a list, a financial transaction that's on record that it was to a minor or some shit, you are done. You're going to get prosecuted for engaging in sex with minors. That's the way this should go. And that's what you told us you were going to do. Liars.
From being released. Yeah, you're grilling me on President Trump and some photograph with Epstein? Come on.
No. He's talking about way more than just a photo with Epstein. We're talking about pictures with Don, and he's with 13-year-olds on his lap. And he had a stain on his pants by his pee-pee, and there's girls pointing at it and laughing. Pre-cum on the Donnie with the little bitty sausage he had. You know that little sausage? You had a little bit of pre-cum come out. Disgusting pig. You piece of shit. Oh, let's do it again. Let's see this. Okay, let's look at this. Oh, I have no keyboard still. I'm getting one though soon, hopefully. I don't know if I'm that. We're going to see what happens. Okay, yes, please don't. Thank you. God, I hate this. Oh my God, are you serious? Here we go. Let's look. Okay. Up there's a good one right there. You know what? No. You know what? That's pretty horrible and disgusting and weird right there. But no, let's go to this one. This is the one. That's the one. That's the one. Let's look at that picture. Okay? Let's look at that one. Once again, I'll point to it. I hope you can see the cursor. I'm pretty sure I got the cursor on. Look at that. Oh, that's real normal. Let's clip this because it's so gross. And it's evidence against the most disgusting person that's ever called himself the President of the United States. Let's do this. Yeah, okay, fine. Go there. We go there. We go here. We go that. We go save. We go here. Then we go there. And we go image. And we go that. Yeah, sure. And we go that. And we go browse. We go desktop. We go desktop. Hello, desktop. And then we go capture. Here we go. Absolutely. Let's have the full effect. Absolutely. In stereo imagery, folks. I couldn't give it to you better. There you go. Isn't this a cute little picture of our president with his little girl? What a wonderful, cute little picture of little Ivanka here. You know, little Ivanka. Look at how just nurturing and fatherly this picture is. Wouldn't you agree with me that this is very appropriate picture? How old do you say Ivanka is in that picture? If you were to put an age on her in this picture, how old would you say she is? Do you think it's normal the way I need the cursor on this like a teacher. Do you think it's normal the way he's looking with this little girl next to him and he's grabbing her very close to her bottom and she has a black, looks like a little black dress on that some hooker would wear, right? And she's holding him and kissing him on the cheek and he's looking very naughty look on his face. Don't you think that's a little naughty look you got there, Don? Making a deal. This was Donnie one day with Ivanka, little Ivanka, making a deal on the phone. And somebody snapped this wonderful, innocent picture. Isn't this an innocent picture? No, now we're going to talk about the truth. He looks like a fucking guy that's with a 13-year-old cowgirl. That's what that picture looks like. And if you say anything different, you're just offending this piece of shit. And I would not call you a friend or any kind of acquaintance if you're into that. I'm done with that. Let's go back to the bullshit. Back to the bullshit.
If we're going to play this game, Howard Lutnick was Epstein's next door neighbor and apparently had a nice, cozy relationship with Epstein as well. This is such a nonsense way of handling a situation in which a man, along with his disgusting groomer, recruiter girlfriend, Ghislaine Maxwell, who Trump was asked about pardoning again yesterday, and he's like, I have to look at it. You have to look at it. You have to look at it. You already moved her to like the Club Med of prisons.
You know what's amazing?
These people are so disgusting.
Oh my God,
Even
Anna.
Laura Lu-
Okay. Okay, let's do an instant replay of that. Okay, I don't have a keyboard. Let's do a little instant replay of Anna again because it needs to be understood.
Was asked about pardoning again yesterday, and he's like, I have to look at it. You have to look at it? You have to look at it? You have to look at it. You already moved her to like the Club Med of prisons.
You know what's amazing?
These people are so disgusting.
Perfect place to call it. Your leadership is evil, pedophilic, liars. Burn it down.